G'day everyone, it's Tim here from Living Single-Handed, and today we're going to be looking at how to open a jar with one hand. So today I've got a couple of jars. I've just got a normal peanut butter screw top jar, and then I've just got a glass jar with a twist top lid. So I've been opening jars and things, and some people might find it difficult to open a jar with one hand, particularly if you've just had a stroke or you've lost the use of one of your arms somehow. A couple of things that I recommend that you can use to help you with opening jars is non-slip mats. I picked up this one from Bunnings here in Australia. If you're in America or somewhere like that, it might be Lowe's, or even your dollar stores have these sort of things now. This one in particular was just, I think it's about 2 meters, and you can cut it up into little squares like this and use that to help you open your jars. First of all, what I tend to do is, if I know how to open a jar, or if the jar's already been opened, my fingers are big enough and strong enough that I can actually twist the jars off like that and put them back on with one hand. If you have trouble opening a jar, you can always put it between your legs or your knees like that, and then twist open the jar as well like that. And you can, the same thing you can do with a twist top jar. So I'll put that in between my legs or my knees, and it's just a matter of holding your knees, putting pressure on either side of it works better with glass because the other ones are plastic, but glass jars are better between your knees, and you can open the jar like that and close it again as well. You can use, if you find that it's a jar that hasn't been opened before, again, put the jar between your knees, okay, and using the non-slip piece of material that I've just cut into a, I don't know, 10 centimetre square, 15 centimetre square by 15 centimetres, put that over, and that helps you get a grip on the jar top so that you can undo it like that. If you find that your jar is slipping in between your knees, you could get a bigger piece of the non-slip mat, put it over your knees like that, put your jar again in between your knees, and that should help you as well, okay, to open that. And I'll do the same again with the peanut butter jar. Put it over your knees, put that in there and unscrew. Okay. The other thing that I tend to do, and I have done in the past, is if the jar is really, really tight and there's nobody else around to sort of help you open it, the one thing I've actually used is my foot. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to see this on camera, but I usually put my foot, I can put my foot on my knee, or I can put the jar on the ground and use this foot just to hold the jar in place, or the container in place, while I twist it. So I'm holding it basically like I would another hand. So I'm holding the jar and then twisting it open like that. And I'll do it with the glass one as well. So put it on my knee, hold it like that. And of course you have to have, so that you've got grip, you've got to have your shoes and socks off for this one. And then it's just a matter of opening that jar like that. Okay, so doing it up and undoing it again like that. So I hope that's a couple of tips on how to open jars with doing it with one hand.